Hello class. Today we're going to be talking about order of operations. Order of operations is the way to solve for your variable or the number you're looking for in your equation. An easy way to remember how to do order of operations is with the mnemonic called PEMDAS. I'm going to spell it out here. P-E-M-D-A-S. And what these each letters stand for is P is for parentheses, E is for exponents and radicals, M and D are multiplication and division, and in your order of operations you want to do this from left to right. Same with A and S, which is for adding and subtraction, you do from left to right. So I'm going to show you an example problem, a pretty simple one. We're going to have 4 squared plus 8. So you look for parentheses and you don't have any parentheses. So then you're going to look for your exponents or radicals. You see here that you have 4 squared. So what you're going to do is multiply 4 by 4, which gives you 16. And then you're going to write out the rest of your equation, 16 plus 8. So now you look for multiplication and division. You don't see that you have any of that, so you move on to your next step, which is adding and subtraction. And you see you have 16 plus 8, so this will equal 24. And that's how you do order of operations. So now I'm going to show you a more complicated problem with more parts of order of operation. So we're going to have 4 plus 2 in parentheses, and we're going to square that, and then we're going to add the square root of 25 over 5. So we're going to go through order of operations again using PEMDAS. You look for parentheses and you see right here that you have 4 plus 2 squared in parentheses. So you're going to add those together and you're going to get 6 squared followed by the rest of your equation, which is plus 25 over 5. So then you're going to move on to your next step, which is exponents and radicals. Now you see you have 2 of those. You have 6 squared and the square root of 25. So 6 squared is 36, and the square root of 25 is 5. So you're going to get 5 over 5. So then you go through the rest of your equations, and you see that you have multiplication and division. You have 5 divided by 5, which will give you 36 plus 1. So then you go to the next step of PEMDAS, which is adding and subtraction, which you see 36 plus 1, which will give you 37. Now, this could be used for numbers and variables. So now I'll give you an example using variables in PEMDAS. So we're going to do x plus 1 squared. Now you see that you cannot add x plus 1 because they are not common bases. So what you're going to do is you're going to square this out, which we learned previously, which is factoring. So you're going to have x plus 1 times x plus 1. So when you FOIL this, you get x squared plus x plus x plus 1. So now you can continue on with PEMDAS after you did your multiplication and division. So now you move on to adding and subtraction. X squared is left by itself because there is nothing else in common with it. And you see you have 2 x's, so you could add those together to give you plus 2x. And then you have 1, so you put that in to the end of your equation, and here is your answer. This can be done in a number of ways as long as you follow the order of PEMDAS. So now continue on with the rest of the lesson as you see below in the lesson plan, and complete it, and then post your answers to the class blog when you're done.